All right, how's it going, everyone? Hope you had a nice weekend. Welcome back to the UFC Undisputed 3 career mode. Ultimate Fight Night 46 was the last event. Stopping, who did we stop? Matt Hamill. We fought Matt Hamill. Oh, it's right on the screen in front of me. I'm looking at my notes. Right on the screen. Wilson victorious at Ultimate Fight Night 46. Hamill says Wilson deserved the win. He was the man last night. Decent UFC event on at the weekend. Did anybody watch that? UFC 314. That was in Miami. It was the vacant featherweight title up for grabs since Ilia Topuria has vacated. It was Diego Lopez taking on Alexander Volkanovski in the main event. We had Paddy Pimblett taking on Michael Chandler in the co-main event. And then 3 other fights on the card with Yair Rodriguez taking on Patricio Pitbull, welcoming him to the UFC. Can't speak, put my teeth back in. We had Bryce Mitchell taking on Gene Silver, and Nikita Krylov and Dominic Reyes kicking off the main card. Just have a look at some opponents here. Oh, we were going to go Franklin, weren't we? And then we'll get into a bit of UFC 314 recap, and probably going to go Franklin. John Jones is way too out of our league. Look at this. Fucking just destroying me in every single area, bar ground bottom defensive skills. Not going to make a difference. We are going to bump into this fella at some point. But I'm going to go Franklin. And I want to see if being on a pay-per-view card instead of these fight night cards, these little red icons are fight night cards. I want to see if the pay-per-view card bugs out like every fight night card we've done so far has bugged out. There was no problems in the WFA. I didn't have one crash in like 20 odd fights, and 3 UFC fight night cards back to back I've had crashes, and it's pissing me off. So if it works with the pay-per-view one without a problem, then it's something to do with the fight night venues. I don't know why that would be, but we're going to try it anyway. We're going to pick Franklin as the opponent, 86 overall, with a little bit stronger, bit of speed advantage, cardio advantage. He's got better footwork. Okay, overall he's a better boxer, better kicker, offensively and defensively by the look of it. Got him beat in the submission aspect though. He's primarily a striker, Rich, like that's what I remember his main style. Coming off a knockout loss to Lyoto Machida, TKO loss to Thiago Silva, and a TKO victory over Forrest Griffin. 58% of his wins go by coming by way of knockouts or TKO, 32% submissions and 10% decision. Heart, conditioning and well-rounded. Let's get him booked. That's going to be for UFC 155 on the main card. Be our pay-per-view debut, this. Let's not try and fuck it up too royal. Alright, let's get the training picked and that, and then let's have a quick recap of the UFC 314 card. God, this game's got brutal loading times on it. Jesus. Wilson headed to the big show. Wilson set to take on Franklin in his debut. 31-8-1 record for Rich. Okay. So boxing could go up a little bit more again, but obviously I want to just keep going with the cardio as well. Take it up to 90. If we do the transition drill, but the striking takes a hit. See, the good thing about doing the tire flip, it's pushing your takedown defense up a little bit as well. Off a decision paralysis with it. See, I like doing the stand-up spot because it gives you a big boost to your kickboxing, like. But look at that, it's hitting the cardio. Clinch sparring. What are we getting out of that? Bit of clinch striking, clinch grappling, and takedown offense. And a bit of defense as well. It's a pain in the ass to do that clinch spar. It's annoying that the AI will be a fucking prick with you on that one. I might have to just go. See, if we go heavy bag, the submissions are going down again. I mean, I guess I could go stand-up spar, and then to try and counter the decline in the cardio, do the transition drill. But then it's taking a bit away from us. It's like negating what we've just done. Now, do you know what? I'll do it. Be here all day otherwise, trying to fucking work it out scientifically. Yeah, so it was a good card, 314. Opening bout, like I say, light heavyweight division. It was Nikita Krylov taking on Dominic Reyes. Crash Bandicoot is back. Dominic Reyes with that Crash Bandicoot torso. And Reyes looked great, really good. Hit Krylov early on with a left straight, I think it was, or a straight punch. As Krylov has come like rushing in, you know, like covering a lot of distance, trying to step in and just leaving himself wide open.
Stand up sparring. Find your range.
Okay, I need to
smart.
also change my
Create
shorts.
Openings, use your jab.
And eventually, it was Reyes just caught him with that straight again. Krylov just came bumbling in, trying to cover distance, and
Come on, you're better than that.
Reyes
man.
just fucking lit him up with a beautiful left straight. Just gonna keep spamming this jab low kick shit while I'm talking. I'm trying to clinch me up, but the clock's ticking, dickhead. Yeah, Reyes with looking great since he's come back. I'm glad to see Dom come back and start putting on shows like he's capable of. You know what I mean? He's a hard hitter, Dominic. Like, and I think he was calling out, not in the cage. It might have been in an interview afterwards. Oh, big left hand there. Saying he wants a rematch with Yuri Prochazka. I think he might do well in a rematch against Yuri. But that was a beautiful knockout. That he never got. Don't think he got any bonuses for that knockout against Krylov. It was a really nice, like, pull counter straight there, just ironed Nikita out. So it's good to see Crash Bandicoot get back in the winning ways. Well, he won his last couple of fights, hasn't he? He's like come back and he's on a bit of a roll. Beat Anthony Smith. I can't remember who the other fella was. Let's get a save in. Just don't have to do this bullshit again when it crashes. Next fight on that card was Bryce Mitchell taking on Gene Silva. And I don't know how anyone was... I mean, I'm not a betting man. I never bet on anything, like, but how anyone was putting money on Bryce Mitchell to win, I don't know. Excuse me, just had a sip of coffee. Bryce got fucking dog-walked. Completely dog-walked. Looked like he was knackered at the end of the first round. Nervous energy, I think. He realised he couldn't get anything going very early on. He was throwing teep kicks to the body. Some nice front kicks were landing for Bryce, but Gene Silva just didn't look fazed by anything Bryce was doing. And Bryce looked knackered at the end. I think Bryce got caught in a guillotine. Was that in the first round? I think it was. And it looked like it took a lot of energy for Bryce to get out of that. It almost like he looked like he went out for a split second. I don't know if he did or not. He just sort of stopped moving, but then he might have just like found like a sweet spot where he could just like breathe and take the pressure off, and he didn't want to move and tighten things up again.
Let's work on transitions. Top or bottom.
He was knackered by the end of the first round, breathing heavy.
Perfect.
Couldn't get nothing going. All of his
Don't stay in one spot and let him stall
like very
for a
unsuccessful with his takedowns.
Nice.
Gene Silva just had him fucking checkmated in all areas.
Skills, you should be able to cut right through most guys' guards.
Bryce got hurt, dropped
Pretty
as well,
smooth.
but it was ultimately a ninja choke that Gene Silva got him with. He landed it twice. Landed it twice, locked it up early on. Bryce did...
There you go. Good job.
Fucking yapping, I missed that fucking defense there.
Positioning is the first step to... Nice job.
Bryce did a good job of getting out of the first one.
Come on, show me something. There you go. That's what I'm
But
talking
that
about.
second one... Shit.
You're looking sloppy.
The wrong way,
Let's try that again.
Fucking yapping and
Always be looking
trying to do this at the
nice
same time.
Technique. Look, you're looking great.
There we go.
10 seconds. Give it all you got.
Yeah, like that second ninja choke looked like it was almost twisting Bryce's head off his fucking shoulders. His neck was at like a 90-degree angle to his shoulder line, and went out cold, eyes open, blowing out of his mouth. But Gene Silva looking incredible in that one. Just didn't look phased at all. Then we had Yair Rodriguez taking on Patricio Pitbull in Pitbull's UFC debut. And Yair's just outpointed him, really. A lot of kick. I picked Pitbull to win, I think, initially. I thought he might have got inside and used his boxing a lot, but Yair just does a great job at keeping you at range with those kicks. Probably the most diverse kicker in the sport, Yair. Conditioning-wise, he looked the best shape he's ever been in. And he actually dropped Pitbull in one of the rounds. That was the second or third round. He hit it with a nice 1-2. Dropped Pitbull. And before I go into the fight, I must change some shorts. Yeah, but Pitbull just couldn't get nothing going. I think he landed some decent boxing towards the end of the fight, like late into the second, beginning of the third, I can't remember, but he started to like step in a bit more and just start throwing punches. But for the first, like, I don't know, round and a bit, he was just so inactive, just on the outside, looking for the odd takedown. Well, yeah, Yair Rodriguez getting it done with a decision victory. And the follow-on fight after that was co-main event. It was Michael Chandler taking on Paddy Pimblett. I picked Paddy to win by submission in that one, but it was ultimately a TKO victory in round 3 for Paddy. Almost had Chandler. I mean, Paddy's a fucking magician when it comes to taking you back. He just manages to get to your back loads. I know he says the triangle's one of his favourite subs. It's actually one of my favourite subs when I used to grapple. That was my go-to submission. But yeah, it was Paddy. He does a good job of getting you mounted, raining down shots on you, forcing you to give your back up, and then getting the choke. But he was content to just stay in the mount there. I mean, he cut Chandler with a gorgeous knee as Chandler was changing levels, cut him open on his cheek. We'll go White Valley Tudo. And opened Chandler up. I mean, I know Paddy's getting a lot of shit saying, oh, Chandler's washed, like he's lost his last few fights. He's you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, because if you beat Chandler, oh, it's not a legitimate win because Chandler's washed. And then if you lose to Chandler, it's like, Chandler's a fucking over-the-hill veteran, like, and you still lost to him. Do you know what I mean? So you can't win. It's like the main event, going on to the main event there with Vulcan and Diego. It's like, people are, if Diego would have won, like, because the narrative coming into that list, how does Volkanovski deal with 2 knockout losses coming back? Getting knocked out with the head kick from Makhachev, and then getting knocked out with the right hook of Ilya. Is he done? He's like, 35, coming up to 36 or something like that. Is he done now? And but if Lopez beats him, he's beat like a washed-up, over-the-hill Volkanovski. And if Volkanovski gets the win, it's like, oh, Lopez is too green. Like, he's been rushed up to the title, you know what I mean? So it's all these, like, constant counter-narratives. But I'm seeing that a lot with the Paddy one. Like, oh, Chandler's washed up and over the hill. He still needs, like, a legitimate opponent to test him. Like Paddy just shut him down, you know what I mean? Fucking low kick. Chandler's weakest area is his legs. Like, you kick his legs and his ankles are going all Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. Like, he can barely fucking stand up. His leg was fucked by the end of that first round. But Paddy just game planned him, I think. Like, you could see Paddy was like looking for the uppercuts as well as Chandler was coming in, and Paddy said that in an interview. Michael likes to go right straight to the body, a big power left hook to the head. And of course, you've got to change that level when you're going for that right straight to the body. And Paddy was anticipating, it was showing him the uppercut, and eventually it was a knee caught him with, like, to trigger that. It was like the downfall of the fight, that for Chandler there, getting it with that knee. But just people's narratives, like, after, what are they going to say when he beats, like, an actual, if he fucking beats Poirier, are they going to say, oh, fair dues, like, you know what I mean, he's actually legit. One of the best grapplers to ever come out of the UK. His striking might not be pretty, like, but anyway, let's get to the fight then. We're ready to go. Wilson set to take on Franklin in his pay-per-view debut. All right, let's get to the card lineup. All right, then, here we are at UFC 155. This is going to be our debut event, and this card's pretty stacked from top to bottom. Let's have a look at the card, have a rundown. First fight on the card, a welterweight bout between Matthews, the former dominant welterweight champion of the UFC back in that Zuffa era. 49-9 record, fighting out of Hillsborough, Illinois. Taking on Paulo Thiago, fighting out of Brasilia, Brazil. 16-5 record for Paulo Thiago. Should be a good fight to kick the card off that. Second fight on the card, heavyweight banger. Look at this. Czech Congo fighting out of Paris, France, 18-8, taking on Junior Cigano dos Santos fighting out of Salvador Bahia, Brazil. 15-4 record for JDS. That should be a heavyweight banger, that one. Looking forward to it. Next fight on the card, light heavyweight bout. The Huntington Beach bad boy, Tito Ortiz. 19-9 record, fighting out of Huntington Beach, California. Taking on John Bones Jones, fighting out of Rochester, New York. 17-2 record for Johnny Bones. Tito better watch his ass in this one. Middleweight bout coming up after that. Mark Munoz, the Filipino wrecking machine. Born in Yokosuka, Japan. 13-4 record for Munoz, the Filipino wrecking machine. Taking on Nate the Great Marquardt. Fighting out of Lander, is that Wyoming? Wyoming, if I had to hazard a guess. 33-11 record for Nate the Great, sharing that nickname with Volkanovski. Alright, here we are. Next fight on the card, light heavyweight bout, and it's us, Baz the Butcher Wilson, 24-0, fighting out of Liverpool, England. With his biggest test of his career so far, more than likely, taking on Rich Ace Franklin, former UFC middleweight champion for a number of years, until he was dethroned by Anderson Silva. Fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio. 31-8-1 record for Rich Ace Franklin. Got to be locked in for that one. Co-main event of the evening, heavyweight fight between Stefan Skyscraper Struve, fighting out of Beverwijk, the Netherlands. Look at the size of Struve. 6'11", no wonder he's called the Skyscraper. Taking on Brock Lesnar, fighting out of Webster, San Diego, is that? It's SD San Diego. 7-5 record for Brock. Getting up there at age, 40 years of age. Looking forward to that one. It's always exciting to see Brock on the card. And your main event of the evening is for the welterweight championship of the world. It's John Fitch fighting out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, is that? God, this has really tested my American state, which is like dog shit knowledge on my part. 27-4-1 for John Fitch. Taking on arguably one of the greatest of all time, probably is the greatest of all time, George Rush St. Pierre, French-Canadian, fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. 24-2 record for St. Pierre and a 27-4-1 record for John Fitch. That's your welterweight championship main event. All right then, let's start the show.
Everybody, I'm Mike Goldberg. Welcome once again to the Ultimate Fighting Championship. The best strikers, wrestlers, submission artists, they are all set to compete here tonight inside the world-famous Octagon. My partner is always Joe Rogan. Joe, here we are again. More great fights.
Yeah, it is crazy the amount of talent we have here in the UFC, and these guys are only getting better. The matchups we have this evening are very, very interesting, Mike. If you're a fan of mixed martial arts, you are in for a treat tonight.
You said it, partner. A great night of fights ahead for all of us. All these matches coming up could be very memorable. But before our first fight, let's take a look at the rules of the Octagon. 3 judges scored the bout. The bout duration, 3 5-minute rounds. Tonight's championship fight is scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. A 10-point must scoring system is in effect, with the round winner gaining 10 points, his opponent 9 or less, based on effective striking, grappling, aggression, and octagon control. We begin our night with a welterweight matchup between Paulo Thiago and longtime welterweight champion, Matt Hughes. A grappler who held the welterweight title for 4 years of his illustrious career, Matt Hughes is a world-class wrestler and UFC Hall of Famer. Known for his strength, his conditioning, and his brutal slams, he remains a dangerous opponent for any man in the division. Knocking out Josh Koscheck isn't a bad way to make your UFC debut, and that's exactly what Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu expert Paulo Thiago did. A member of the elite special police force in his home country of Brazil, Thiago is a ruthless competitor who always brings a unique intensity to the octagon.
All right, then, here we are, that first fight of the evening. Paulo Thiago taking on Matthews. Matthews making his way down to the cage. Now, this fella was one of the most dominant welterweight champions. Had some a pretty good run at welterweight back in the Zuffa era. You know, off the top of my head, you know, had a victory over Hayato Sakurai. I think that was at UFC 36. Had a bunch of run-ins with George St. Pierre, BJ Penn. You know, just he was so difficult to beat. Carlos Newton, I think he had 2 victories over Carlos Newton. Yeah, it's one of the most dominant champions back in the day. There's Paulo Thiago making his way down to the cage. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, but had some decent knockouts. Like Goldie said then, he had a nice knockout victory over Josh Koscheck at his debut. Aggressive style, well-rounded, and submissions. Paulo making his way into the cage, and this fight's about to get underway. Matthews with his UFC 2010 shorts there. Managed to put them on him. Preferred them to his default ones. Tailor the tape. Its height advantage goes to Thiago, and the reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffett for your introductions.
Live from the Madison Square Garden Arena in New York. And now, it's time to begin our first bout of the evening. 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Hillsboro, Illinois. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai fighter. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Brasilia, Brazil, Paulo Thiago. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Josh Rosenthal.
Okay, Josh Rosenthal getting us underway, kicking the main card off. Brittany Palmer getting us underway as well.
Gentlemen, ready? Ready?
It's going to be a tricky fight for Matthews. His predominant style is, you know, just bread and butter wrestling. But he's got to be careful. High kick coup to open up from Paulo Thiago. He's got to be careful with that wrestling. Thiago has got good submissions, but he's also got good kickboxing as well. Oh, look at that, straight into the takedown from Matthews. Nicely timed, but nice job from Thiago to get feet on hips, push away. Oh, look at these combinations. Hughes looking decent on the feet with his kickboxing. Landed a nice Superman punch there, letting his hands go. Nice kick to the body as well, taking the center of the octagon. Oh, there's a takedown from Paulo Thiago. Now, typically, the wrestler doesn't like to be on their back. So let's see how Hughes deals with this. Nice job there to get to the north-south position from Hughes. Both back to their feet, looking to land big punches. Oh, heavy right hands landed from Matthews. High kick from Matthews, but it's blocked from Paulo Thiago. Flies into the full guard after sweeping that base away. And again, they're back to their feet. Oh, nice combination there from Thiago. Left and right hook. Landed clean. Oh, nice uppercut from Thiago. Like that uppercut he knocked out Koscheck with. Flipping Hughes over. Hughes on his back, taking some heavy ground and pound. Aha, the teams have turned, haven't they? Looks like Hughes is on top now. North-south position. Oh, now Hughes put back to pulling to guard. Trying to push away. Oh, trying to pass the guard there was Thiago. Back to their feet. Hughes bleeding from the right eye now. Center of the octagon for Paulo Thiago. There's a nice hook combination again that lands for Paulo. Hughes getting beat up a little bit at the back end of this first round. Oh, there's a nice uppercut from Hughes. Minute and 30 to go in round number 1. Hughes switching to southpaw. Looking for the uppercut. He gets caught with a nice uppercut, but he lands one again. Locking up into the clinch. Body lock for Thiago. Look out for the throw. Nice knee to the body. Hughes looking for the takedown off the clinch on the single. Nicely defended from Thiago. And again in on the single. And again, it's sprawl from Thiago. Look for maybe a knee up the middle here from Thiago or an uppercut. Oh, nicely entered there from Hughes to get the takedown, but he's on his back straight away. Shot to the liver from Thiago. Trying to push away. Thiago looking to rain down a right. Passes that half guard. Hughes pushes him off. Ends up in top position. 10 seconds to go in round number 1. Oh, big right hand there as Hughes came in for the low kick. That's the end of your first round. Hughes wearing it a little bit. Cut under the right eye, bleeding from his mouth.
Don't vary from the game plan. Are you paying attention to me? Don't vary from the game plan. Right?
Bit of a cut over the right eyebrow of Thiago as well.
Use the right hand. Hook right hand, jab right hand.
Hughes started off well with his boxing, looking for left and right hooks there. Nice takedown to go underneath the strikes from Thiago. Hughes trying to step in with a combination, but he's met with a nice uppercut there from Thiago. Nice job for Hughes to dive in on that kick to the liver there and just smother it and get the takedown. It was a close round that, but I think I might probably have to give it to Thiago for the damage. And I think he landed more strikes, I feel. Ariani kicking off the second round.
Ready? Ready? Let's fight!
Oh, Thiago opening up with a nice right hook to the spleen there. Head kick. But Hughes, excuse me, head kick back. Fucking losing my voice. Only the first fight in. There's a nice left from Matt that lands, trying to probe to the body with the jab. Kick to the body on the exit there. Oh, looking for that single leg. Nice job from Thiago to get the hips back. That blood starting to run down that eyebrow now. Oh, beautiful belly to belly there from Thiago. Into side mount, looking to take full mount. There's a nice left. Hughes is in trouble here, taking some shots. Oh, tried to take the full mount, but Hughes countered him. Just turned into him. Back in the north-south position. Oh, trying to take the back there was Thiago. Nice job from Hughes, showing excellent wrestling there. Now Hughes is on top. This is terrible. Oh, it was terrible for a second. Thought we were going to see the Steven Seagal bullshit reversal. Hughes trying to get that butterfly back there. The butterfly guard. Now he's on top. North-south position. A lot of blood on that left shoulder of Thiago there. Hughes does a good job at falling to his back, getting to the guard. Back on their feet. And that's a nice left there. Did Hughes. Oh, nice right hook there from Matthews. Starting to get have his way with a couple of these exchanges here. Front kick to the body from Paulo. Hughes, nice entry on the takedown. Plenty of time to work here. 2 minutes to go in the second round. There's a nice right. This is bad for Thiago. He doesn't want Hughes on top of him. Raining down shots. The 2 nice rights got in there. Paulo's got to recover at least his half guard, or ideally the full guard. Hughes passes again, knee to the spleen. Oh, look at that, just flipping him over there was Thiago. Just took that momentum over. Hughes on top. Half guard, trying to take the full mount, but he's turned by Thiago. Thiago trying to press down on that left leg, free his own left leg. Oh, nice shot there from top position from Paulo. Oh, there's a right that lands. 30 seconds to go in the second round. Hughes feet on hips, gets the push away. Oh, nice left uppercut. Thiago in on a single, he gets it. Might run out of time here. Hughes to north-south, 10 seconds to go. Trying to land shots in the north-south position. Trying to end up on top position, jumps into side mounts. Oh, he's going to run out of time. It's a bit of a better showing from Matt there. Got some more strikes in, a lot of top control. Cut opened up under the left eye for Matt now. Both wearing it. Could be 1-1 going into this third round. This is that nice belly-to-belly suplex from Paulo there. Gets the body lock, bang, just dumps him straight into side mount. Hughes diving in on that single. I think he did that, got a couple of them off. Big left uppercut lands from Hughes as Thiago tried to queue up a strike.
You want this fight? You gonna go win this round? You got to win this round. You win this round, you got to...
Third and final round.
Ready? Let's fight. We got 5 minutes. We got
Straight into the clinch. Thiago getting the double underhooks. Might be looking for another throw. Hughes in on a single. Nice job from Thiago to get the hips back. Makes him pay with a right hook on the break. Hughes faking that shot. There he goes. That second winning on that second entry. Trying to rain down some ground and pound here. Trying to pass, but he gets turned from Paolo, who also gets turned. Hughes trying to toss those legs to the side and go to the side mount. Defended by Paolo. Back to his feet. Transition into the back as Paolo. It's going to be hard to suplex Matthews. He tried for the throw, Thiago, but Hughes countered it and ended up on top. Oh, big right hand. This is terrible for Paolo. He's got to break that posture. There's that bullshit Steven Seagal reversal. Hughes back on top once again. Stepping over again into full mount. Paolo trying to buck him off. He's got to keep that posture broken. The bullshit reversal again. That Steven Seagal reversal. Oh, looking for the head kick. Just went over the head of Matt, who followed through there. Got the takedown. Now trying to take the transition into the back. This is terrible for Paolo Thiago. This is terrible. He's got to get back to at least a full mount. Trying to buck Hughes off, using a lot of energy. Plenty of time for Hughes to work. Bullshit reversal. Oh, big left and right there from Paolo Thiago. Trying for the elbow. Hughes defended that. Feet on hips. Pushes away. Big right hand from Thiago. Trying to go for the takedown. It's going to be hard to take Matt down like that. Watch him do it first time now. Two nice sprawls back to back from Hughes. Thiago gassed himself a bit there. Enabled Matt to come in on the takedown. Oh, Thiago wearing it. Nice kick to the body and a right hook to the body from Matt. Oh, big uppercut though from Thiago. Oh, big uppercut from Matt. Dropping Thiago. Rocking in with that left as he flies into the full guard. This might be it. Standing in stack guard. Trying to rain down shots. Oh, Matt's not letting him get back up. Just dives on him immediately. Minutes to go in the final round. You got to think Matthews is ahead. He scored a big knockdown there. Hurt him bad when he flied into the full guard. Paolo not going down without a fight though. On top position, but Hughes manages to get back to his feet. Big left up from Matthews. A lot of blood coming out of the right cheek now at Thiago. Single leg entry for Matthews, and he gets it again. 20 seconds to go in the final round. Feet on hips. It's denied. Oh, he gets it this time, no. Oh, and again scored another takedown. I think that's just secured Matthews the final round. He was in all kinds of trouble there at the end was Paolo Thiago. Got it with a nice uppercut from Hughes. I mean, Hughes looking disappointed that he's lost the fight, but I don't know, it could be the first 2 rounds to Thiago. It depends how the judges saw it, but that third round was all Matthews. Beautiful uppercut there. Big left as he flies into the guard. Look at that. Bang. Oh, rocked. Well, Paolo was rocked off the follow-up shot here. That left flying into the guard. Josh Rosenthal gave him plenty of chances there. All right, we throw her over to Bruce for the decision.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score it 29-28, 29-28, and 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision.
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Junior Dos Santos and France's most fearsome striker, Czech Congo.
All right, Taylor, the tape for this heavyweight banger. Height advantage goes to Congo and the reach there. 3 inches of reach advantage for Czech Congo. This should be a good one, this. I don't see this going to a decision. I really don't. Touch gloves. Junior answers with it just throws a left immediately. Both of these lads wearing custom shorts from the UFC 2010 models. Brought them over into this game. Locking up into the clinch. Czech looking for a throw. Oh, and he gets it. Oh, no, he doesn't get it. Junior just lands right on top of him. Oh, nice job from Junior to recognise the turn there and take the back. Oh, nice job from Congo, though, showing he's been learning his grappling. Rolls through into the full guard. Into side mount. Very briefly there. Junior taking the half guard back. Once again, Czech jumping to the opposite side. Nice knee to the liver there from Congo. Back into the full guard again. JDS getting a bit out-grappled here on the ground. Czech showcasing his top control. Oh, full mount. You don't want Czech Congo. Oh, I was wondering when the Steven Seagal reversal was coming. JDS on top. Czech Congo gets feet on hips, pushes away. Oh, big right hand there from JDS. Stiff jab, Rock and Congo. Oh, early rock for JDS. Nice right got through there. Congo did a good job of covering up, locking up into the clinch. But JDS caught him with a solid jab there. Looking for the takedown as JDS. I think that might have been a mistake. Should have kept it on the feet. Nice kick to the liver there from Congo. Looking for the head kick. Oh, high kick from JDS. Just glanced off the top of Congo's head. Good job that wasn't a flush connection. Congo pushed up against the fence. Knee to the liver from JDS. That was a heavy knee. Nice job from Congo to turn away from the cage. Trying to push JDS up against the fence now. Both swimming for those underhooks. Double unders for JDS. Looking for a throw, but it's defended from Congo. Oh, but he gets it on the second attempt. Nice belly to belly there. Straight into side mount, passes into full mount. This is terrible for Congo. He's already been hurt once, and he doesn't want a top striker like Junior Dos Santos cracking him from full mount. Oh, there's a left that gets through. Congo turns him though. The tables have turned, haven't they? Lands a nice left of his own. Feet on hips for JDS. Oh, looking to go to the body. Congo went over the top with a nice shot. Just about to come to the end of the first round. Ooh. Interesting first round there. JDS scoring that rock with a nice stiff jab. Counter jab. Looks like there's a cut opened up over the right eyebrow of Czech Congo there.
You gotta fight your fight. You gotta take him down. You gotta impose your will because you're a bigger, stronger guy. Finish every combination with a kick. You listen to me? Finish every combination with a kick. Keep the right kick going. Control range. Finish with a takedown at the very end.
Oh, big right hook there from JDS. Nice response with the left. That's where he got rocked. Did Congo off that jab. Just stunned him a bit there. Nice belly-to-belly takedown from Dos Santos. Give that round to Junior.
Hey, and find the knees right after. Get to the body some too, okay? Are you ready, sir? Are you ready?
Yves Levine kicking the second round off. Looking for the clinch was Congo. Underneath it went Dos Santos. Body lock into trying to take the back. Got the body lock again. Pushes Congo up against the cage. Nice shot from Czech to turn away there. Not trying to lock up that Muay Thai clinch was Dos Santos there. Bit of a clinch battle going on here. Congo trying to lock up the Muay Thai clinch, but it's defended from JDS. Trying to probe to the body with the jab as Dos Santos looking for the right hook to the body, but it's defended from Congo. Back into the clinch again. Trying to push Czech up against the cage. There's a nice left uppercut that sneaks through. And another one. Oh, Czech can't take too many of these. Look for a knee up the middle here on uppercut. Oh, nicely recognised from Congo. Saw the knee coming. Just drove forward off the cage. Scored the takedown, but now he's on his back here. Trying to push him away. Feet on hips, but Junior's denying it. Trying to shrimp his way up the fence. Junior just pounding the spleen side there with a couple of little short shots on the inside. There's another uppercut. Kick to the liver from Congo. And again, he's pushed up against the fence. Nice job to turn away. Oh, nice. Two left hands landed there. Goes for the takedown, but Junior, nice sprawl to get the hips back. Oh, big combination from Dos Santos. Two hard shots connected there, a right then a left. Oh, Congo, nice right though, and a knee to the body. His corner pleased with the knee to the body there. Big left hook. Junior looking to go to the liver. Front kick to the body. Another nice liver shot from Junior. Congo with a kick to the spleen. And another one. Oh, tripling up on it, but Junior got the read on it. Caught it. Oh, beautiful uppercut. Rock and Congo. Oh, trying to just break through the guard. Czech did a good job of taking most of those shots on the block. But he got rocked again. Minutes ago in the second round. Desperation shot there from Congo. Now he's on his back. Oh, Junior looking to capitalise on a dazed Congo. Maybe trying to crack him with some ground and pound. 30 seconds to go in the second round. Full mount for JDS. This is bad for Czech Congo. Unless he can get a Steven Seagal reversal off here. Trying to turn to get his half guard back. Big left from JDS. A lot of blood coming out of Congo all over the mat there. JDS might run out of time. Half guard recovery from Congo. You've got to feel that's another round for Junior. Here, Congo again.
You're never against the cage. You turn him. I want you to lean and dig into the body, okay? Keep him busy.
Got to keep those hands up inside. The leg kicks are there, all right? The leg kicks are there. And try to spin him around. Don't let your back sit on the cage, okay? Need some more. Bent knees, okay? Get a little bit high.
Have a look at some of the highlights. There's a nice single leg there from Congo. But it was the caught kick from, look at that, catches the kick to the body. Big counter right hand over the top. Oh, and the follow-up uppercut is what did the damage there, I think. Bang. Beautiful stepping uppercut. Congo did a good job of covering up there and mitigating most of the damage from those follow-up shots.
Are you ready, sir? Are you ready? Fight!
Okay, third round. You got to believe Congo. Maybe it's possibly 2 rounds down here. See if he can do something drastic to turn the tables, get back in this fight. He's got 5 minutes to do it. Kick to the body from Czech. Got to be careful, June. You got the read on that kick in the previous round, right straight to the body. Oh, there's a nice 1-2 down the middle from Congo there. Junior going into the clinch, trying to transition to the back. Junior's corner calling for dirty boxing in the clinch. Junior with the Congo up against the fence once again. Calling for body shots. Congo doing a good job of putting him on the cage now. Junior turns away. Locking up the Muay Thai clinch here is Junior. There's a left hand that gets through. Congo looking for that throw again, but once again it's counter from JDS. Congo doesn't want to be taking shots here in the full mount. Oh, there's a hard left, looking for an elbow. Oh, nice move from Congo there to just push JDS off. Get into the full guard, and now he's in side mount. Let's see what he can do with this. He's got 2 minutes to work. Elbow to the liver from Congo. JDS trying to recover his full guard. There we go. He fully gets it now. There's the bullshit. Oh, to Steven Seagal reversal from full guard. Feet on hips for Congo. Big right hand from JDS. Trying to follow through with the takedown there, but I feel like he should have followed up with strikes. There's another right that gets through from JDS. Shot to the body. Trying to go upstairs after it. Big left counter from Congo there. Minutes to go in the final round. Looks like we might go to a decision after all here. I wasn't expecting that with these two like heavyweight bangers. Congo deep on a single. It's nicely sprawled though from Dos Santos, and again it's sprawled from JDS. Oh, big uppercut from Dos Santos, and this time Congo gets the takedown. 20 seconds to go in the final round. There's a nice right that gets through in the side mount. JDS pushes him away, looking for a big right to finish the fight, but it's defended from Congo. And we do go to a decision. I wasn't expecting that at all. Feel like JDS has won that pretty comfortably. First 2 rounds without question. Hit and Congo in both of those rounds. Oh, nice knee to the body there. Nice left up counter. And there's a nice counter jab from Congo, but he got caught with a nice left uppercut from Dos Santos. Nice head movement from Congo. Slipping the right straight there, countering with that right hook. And there's another nice uppercut from JDS, but he eats a nice left from Congo. There's Bruce Buffett for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score it 29-28, 29-28, and 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Junior Seagal Dos Santos.
Coming up next, a light heavyweight showdown between John Jones and the ultra-popular Huntington Beach bad boy, Tito Ortiz.
All right, here we go. Light heavyweight bout between Tito Ortiz and John Jones. Tito's going to watch his ass in this one in more ways than one. Got to think John Jones is the favourite here. Former poster boy for the sport in Tito Ortiz, with the replaced the passing of the torch, like the John Jones just took over the UFC at one point. Considered by a lot of people to be the GOAT, but you got to have that asterisk, I guess, against his name with the PED use. You know what I mean? You've always got to factor that in. Arguably lost a decision to Dominic Reyes. Tito getting the takedown. John Jones on his back, or immediately John Jones with that reversal in top position. You got to think Tito wants to be on top in this, raining down elbows. There's a nice kick to the liver from John Jones. Nice left hook, inside low kick lands for John as well. Double jab right hook combination there for Tito, but Jones blocked most of it. Nice counter right hook there from John. Oh, looking for that spinning back kick to the liver. Front kick to the body lands from John. Got to think John's the more diverse striker. Oh, looking for that jump and switch step knee. Tito took it well, counter with a nice right and then a left uppercut. Nice boxing from Tito here, like. He's normally focused on his wrestling, but it looks like he's been working on his boxing. John Jones with the takedown, very briefly, on top position. Tito gets the reversal. John going to north-south. Tito trying to drive forward. Jones does a good job of transitioning to the back very briefly there, or trying to. Jones passing into the side mount. Steps over into full mount. This is terrible for Ortiz. John looking for a side choke from the full mount. That might be locked in. Crafty John Jones sneaking in that. I thought he might have gone for strikes there. That looks like it's tight. Oh, there's the tap. Over. John Jones getting Tito Ortiz out of there in the first round with a side choke from the full mount. Tito not comfortable on his back at all there. John Jones getting that full mount and immediately going for the submission. And we get our first finish of the night. Beautiful arm triangle side choke there from Jones. Just changes the angle there just to cinch it up that little bit tighter. There's the tap from Tito. Look at that, just shifting to his left a little bit. Dropping the hips down to the mat just to cinch that up even tighter there. Tito had nowhere to go. There's the tap.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 27 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to an arm triangle choke, John Bones Jones.
Coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between the former seven-time King of Pancrase, Nate Marquardt, and the Filipino wrecking machine, Mark Munoz. A former light heavyweight, the Filipino wrecking machine, Mark Munoz, now dominates his opponents as a middleweight. With ruthless strikes on the ground and an ever-improving stand-up game, this NCAA national champion wrestler is looking to smash his way to the top of the 185-pound division. With over 40 fights in his illustrious MMA career, Nate the Great Marquardt brings an arsenal of skills into the octagon. With stunning power in his strikes and slick submissions, he's a nightmare of a matchup for anyone in the division.
All right, then, here we go. Mark Munoz set to take on Nate Marquardt. Should be an interesting one, this. I forgot to, when it was before we kicked this event off, I forgot to finish off talking about Volkanovski and Diego Lopez. Like, Volkanovski looked great, I thought. You know, he looked like the Volk of old. He looked quick. Diego looked very slow. And I don't know if it's just Volk's quickness making Diego look slow, but Volk's jab was on point throughout the whole fight, really. I mean, you got to give it to Lopez, though. Fucking lad's got a chin of granite on him. Volk cracked him with some big shots. And he just took them. There's no change of the facial expression for Diego Lopez at all. I picked Lopez to win that fight. I thought Lopez was going to catch Volk in like those tight, wild exchanges. But Volk took some shots well off Lopez. I mean, Volk got dropped at the end of was it close to the end of the second round. Lopez with like a nice like 1-2, like a right over the top as Volk was backing up with his chin up in the air. But Volk's chin held up pretty well, though, I thought, like, you know, after those 2 knockout losses. But Volk did a good job at it. I mean, he's the champion once again. I'll try and remember to talk about this at the end of the card. Let's have a look at who's got the reach going on here. Looks like it's Nate Marquardt by a couple of inches. Here's Bruce for your introductions.
Middleweight division. Introducing first. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Vallejo, California. Mark, the Filipino wrecking machine, Munoz. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado. Nate, the Great Marquardt. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Dan Mergliata.
All right, Dan the Tan Mergliata getting us underway for this one. Ariani kicking off the first round.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, guys.
All right, here we go. Munoz set to take on Nate the Great Marquardt. Nice combinations to open up from Munoz there, landing that left uppercut. Former King of Pancrase is Nate Marquardt, same as Bas Rutten. Bas Rutten was a 3-time King of Pancrase, I think it was. Along with other names like Frank Shamrock, Ken Shamrock. Some great fighters to come out of the Pancrase organisation. Still enjoy watching Bas's Pancrase fights to this day. Full mount though for Munoz, very briefly there. Nate Marquardt does a good job of turning the tables, ended up in top full guard. No, but he's turned straight away from Munoz. Looking to land shots from the top position. Nice turn there from Marquardt, just held onto that, underhooked Munoz's left leg and just rolled through with him there. Oh, big shots from the top side mount from Marquardt. Munoz has got to get his full guard back, there he goes. 3 minutes to go in round number 1. Oh, knee to the shoulder there from Marquardt, who's laying it down. Bunch of rights in the side mount. Looking for a submission there, but Munoz did a good job of weaving his body there to avoid it. Already getting a rock is Marquardt. Brutal right hands landing in the side mount. Looking for the shoot again. Nice sprawl from Munoz to get the hips back. Looking for the uppercut. Oh, he lands it on the second attempt there. There's a nice takedown attempt. Big knee counter though from Marquardt. Flying into the full guard and a left rock at Munoz. Second time in the round he's been rock tossing those legs to the side. Looking for the armbar. Plenty of time to work. Very crafty submission artist is Nate Marquardt, but it looks like Munoz is going to escape this. Oh, lovely job from Munoz to stay composed after getting hit there. Ends up in top position, looking for a bit of payback. Oh, getting some shots in. Minute and 20 to go in round number 1. See if Munoz can get back into this after being hit twice, almost being submitted. Marquardt with the butterfly guard. Look out for a triangle here. Oh, he chooses to push off. Munoz trying to run in and crack him with that running left. And again into the side mount. He's got some heavy punches, Munoz. He's already opened Nate up. Just seen blood come out of the face of Nate there. Oh, another right gets through. Bit of payback here on top for Munoz. Trying to pass into side mount. He does. 10 seconds to go in the first round. Can he get more damage off here? Oh, he gets a little knee to the liver in there. And the round comes to a close. Nice adjustment there from Munoz after getting hit badly twice. Getting in top position, scoring some damage of his own, cutting Marquardt. Munoz also cut under the left eye. Marquardt cut under both eyes. Heavy punching as Munoz. Don't want him on top of you, raining shots down. This is where Marquardt looked for the armbar. That was the first rock that he scored. Big left knee coming here. Bang. Beautiful left knee. Flies into the full guard with the follow-up right. Oh, that landed clean. Trying to motorboat there was Munoz, but he was just out of range. And of course, Marquardt followed up with the armbar. Tossed the legs to the side. There we go, tries to lock it up.
This is the round he's going to break. You hear me? You got to take it to him. You can dump him, control him.
Second round about to get underway.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, guys. Fight.
Oh, looking for a knee off the bat straight away is Marquardt, but it's smothered by Munoz. Nice left, like, shovel uppercut there from Marquardt, landed clean. Looking for the takedown as Munoz. Marquardt with a nice takedown defense, locking up into the clinch. Double underhooks for Nate. Look out for the throw here. Nice job from Marquardt to transition out. He went for a shoot off the clinch. Oh, he countered a Nate's takedowns now. Oh, thought there was going to be a knee coming there from Munoz. Ends up in full mount. This is bad for Marquardt. He's got to get that half guard back. There he goes. Peppering shots from the top from Munoz. Just getting that blood flow and just opening up the cuts that the cut man has done. Worked hard to try and close. Butterfly guard for Nate. Tried to push off there, but Munoz countered him. Nice left. Oh, big forearm smash there from Munoz. Nate's taking some shots here. Trying to push away again from Butterfly. Munoz countered on it both times. He's getting a big shitload of left hands in here. Finally manages to push away, does Nate, but he took a ton of damage trying to do that. Another sprawl from Nate as Munoz entered. Oh, looking for the knee up the middle was Munoz. It was blocked by Nate. Huge swelling coming up over that left eyebrow for Marquardt. Who eventually gets a takedown. He's in full guard. Gonna try and pass, but Munoz saw it coming. Flipped him over. Bad cut over the left eyebrow for Marquardt. Another left hand gets through, and another one for Munoz. This is terrible for Marquardt. Butterfly guard, but it's reversed again. Munoz dropping down rights, this time on the opposite side. Nate is taking some shots here. Surely this has got to get a rock now for Munoz. His corner of Marquardt is telling him to watch out for the mount. But Munoz looks content to sit inside. Mount here to just rain down rights. Nate is all kinds of busted. There's a rock finally. Knee to the body. Big right and left trying to finish the fight. Mid-squat is Dan Mergliata. And Nate does a good job to survive. 30 seconds to go in the second round. Crowd trying to rally behind Nate Marquardt, who eventually gets feet on hips. Gets back to his feet, but he's took a ton of damage. Oh, there's a beautiful left counter, though, from Marquardt. Locking up into the clinch. 10 seconds to go. Munoz with his back on the fence. And there's the end of the second round. Wow, what a punishing round for Munoz there. I think that's 1-1. I think he's just wormed his way back into this fight. With that top control. A lot of damage from the side mount delivered from Munoz. Marquardt's face looking like a fucking horror movie. Look at that fucking left eyebrow.
On the ground, you can catch him all day long in that triangle and that armbar. You can catch him all day long, okay?
The left eye of Munoz starting to close up, but that swelling on Marquardt's left eyebrow is... It's like a shelf. You could put your fucking lava lamp on there. Mid-squat, Dan Mergliata looking at the action. Look at that squat from Big Dan there. Munoz just raining down shots from the side mount, trying to finish the fight. This was that nice counter left from Marquardt. Bang. Sends a nice looping left over the top.
Be there. Finish this fight. Get it over with.
Both been hurt. And it's all to fight for in this third round. It's anyone's fight. Got to think this is definitely 1-1 now. Fucking Marquardt's cutmen having to work overtime to get those cuts closed. You got to think Munoz is going to be looking to open those cuts up again. Oh, nice kick to the body there from Munoz. Oh, beautiful uppercut, changing levels. Marquardt rocked out all kinds of danger. This is going to be it. Munoz raining down shots. Over. Beautiful stepping uppercut there, just changing levels from Munoz. Cracked Marquardt on the chin. Marquardt just could not recover. Face down on the mat. Munoz just jumping on him, raining down shots from that back sitting position. Marquardt trying to cover up. That left got through. Mergliata seen enough. Too much damage has been taken from Marquardt. Look at the blood on the mat there. Well, what a comeback from Munoz. He was looking like he was out of there in that first round. Getting rocked twice. Coming back in the second round to win the second round, arguably, I think he did. And then finishing Nate in the third round. Here's Bruce for your decision.
Called a stop to this contest at 37 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Mark the Filipino Wrecking Machine Munoz.
Coming up next, a light heavyweight showdown between Cincinnati, Ohio's own Rich Franklin and the Butcher. Fighting out of the blue corner is the Butcher. Known for his dedication to cardio training as well as his lethal submissions, he seems to never get tired. And with one of the most dangerous guards in the division, he's capable of ending this fight quickly and from anywhere. A fearless and tireless competitor, Rich Ace Franklin has earned a reputation as a fighter who never gets caught backing up. A true student of all areas of the game who's always content to stand and trade with his opponents, this former middleweight champion always comes into the octagon prepared for war.
All right, then here we go. Toughest test of the career by far, bar none. I think this is going to be. I'm not all that confident for this. I'm really not. I feel like Rich is going to fucking pick me apart here. I mean, I got hit by Matt Hamill on the feet, so how am I going to fucking do against an actual kickboxer? Champion experience, finishing ability, dangerous elbows, even though I've landed like 2 elbows on the ground this entire career. Look at that dad run. Former UFC middleweight champion Rich Franklin making his way to the cage. One of the most memorable knockouts for me was when he knocked out Nate Quarry with that beautiful left straight. Just Quarry went stiff as a board, toes curled. Just one of the most memorable KOs of Franklin's career. Heart conditioning and well-rounded. A former maths teacher as well, wasn't he, Rich Franklin? He was like teaching maths before he became an MMA fighter. I think he's involved with one fighting championship now, I think, isn't he? Tail of the tape. 3 inches of reach goes to Rich Franklin. Here's Bruce for the introductions.
In the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai fighter. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Liverpool, England, the Butcher, Wilson. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio, Rich Ace Franklin. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Kevin Mulhall.
All right, I can already tell you, I feel like I don't have my head screwed on for this. I just feel like my brain's not firing this morning.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
So I'm bracing for an ass whooping here.
Let's fight.
But I'll do my best. There's a front kick to the body that lands. I'm expecting Franklin's approach to be very kickboxing heavy. High kick coup from Rich Franklin. Oh, there's a nice counter over the top from Rich. Tried the high kick, but he blocked it. There's a nice right that gets through. Off that jab to the body set up. Trying to go right straight to the body. Come up top with the left hook. There's a nice kick to the body from Rich. Oh, trying to fly into the lunging left hook to the body there. Taking shots up against the cage. Rich might look for a throw here. I've got to get off this cage. Knee to the body. Another one. Oh, got me backed up against the fence, though. Looking for the shoot. Oh, deep in on a single. And again, looking for it. And again, he denies me. Gets it that time. Back to me feet. Oh, look for the head kick on the break. Trying to land that right up top again. Another front kick to the body. Oh, there's a nice lead right hand from Franklin there. Got him with the straight down the middle again. Looking for the clinch again is Rich. Double unders. Muay Thai clinch, pushing me up against the fence. Just going to try and block these. He's going for the shoot again. Trying to push away. See, this is my grappling is not the best yet. Looking for the throw, coming to the end of the round. Oh, and he got it. Lands a right at the end. Oh, bit of booing from the crowd there. I think they might have thought that was after the bell, but I think he got it in just in time. I think I'm being too hesitant.
Get that leg kick going. Get that leg kick going.
Stay patient, the opportunity will come. You're getting stuck in the clinch. I mean, I'm trying to transition out, but he's just denying it, and my clinch grappling stat is fucking dog shit. Got that single leg dump there, but we managed to get back to our feet. This is the nice right straight that landed. Off the jab to the body. This is going to be the throw that he scored at the end. Could have been his round, that. Couple of takedowns. We only really got a couple of significant right hands in.
Hey, 5 minutes of hell,
a couple of body shots, probably not enough.
There all day, but you got to bring something behind it. Okay, fighters, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's fight.
Trying to look for that right again. There it is. Oh, tried to pull counter him there. Oh, nice counter right, left straight there from Franklin. I went for the big left hook. Oh, look at that takedown as I was throwing a 1-2. Trying to pass into half guard. Back to the feet. Oh, nice head movement there. Oh, there's a nice knee up the middle. Combination lands. I think that cut him on the left side, on the right side of his face there. Oh, getting caught as I'm going for low kicks. There's a nice right. Oh, big head kick there. That landed clean. Nice response though from Franklin. He's going to get this takedown. Feet on hips again. Oh, trying to get him with that head kick. See if he entered again. Oh, look, there's the shoot again. It's probably going to get it. Our takedown defense is garbage. Oh, nice combination from Rich. Big. Oh, he's got me rocked. This is terrible. Oh, managed to catch that punch there. Just got to cover up. Trying to get back to me feet. Looking for the head kick. There's a nice right and a left. Oh, looking for the uppercut. Oh, that was danger. Dropped me. Rocked me as well. I was feeling comfortable for a minute there towards the back end of that round, but he fucking got through there with a good shot. Massive cut opened up over the left eye. I feel like I've got to get him back for that. I've got to hurt him. I've got to finish him, really. Wasn't a pretty round. We are losing this fight. I think we're looking at our first loss here. Just didn't feel confident coming into this one. I don't feel like my brain's firing properly this morning. That was what caused the knockdown. Lead right hook, and then he rocked me flying in. Fuck off. Big left there. Not a good showing on your pay-per-view debut.
Work off those punches. Remember, defense and offense at the same time. Okay? But that offense...
Okay, fighters, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's fight!
Trying to get him with that right straight again. Shouldn't be just throwing wild shots like that. Just going to try and block these. He might go for a takedown. Don't know what happened there. Fucking wonky head kick. Oh, beautiful right straight left hook. This has got him hurt. I've got to be careful here. Oh. Did well to survive. Paid him back. Is it going to be enough? Right straight to the body. Left hook to the head. Another right straight. Surely this has got to be it. Oh, left and right straight and down unanswered. Over! Oh, that was touch and go for a minute there, wasn't it? It's kind of like shades of Matt Hamill. And in the previous fight, it was down 2 rounds probably. I was trying to throw a few fakes there when I was on top of him because I thought he was going to catch the punches. Look, I was faking. Bang, right gets through. Clean left. Another clean right. Oh, I'm happy with that one. Fucking hell. Oh, 3 unanswered shots there from the stack guard. Kevin Mulhall seen enough. Oh, can sit back now and watch the co-main events and the main events. But just think, we might not get to the main events. It might fuck up again. I really wanted to see the main event here. We'll see how it goes. But here's Bruce Buffett for your official decision.
Referee Kevin Mulhall has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 10 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by TKO, the Butcher, Wilson.
Coming up next, it's our co-main event of the evening, a heavyweight collision between the ultra-popular Brock Lesnar and Stephen Skyscraper Struve. 6 foot and 11 inches of Dutch kickboxer is an imposing sight. And when Stephen Struve is across the octagon, it's a daunting task to get inside his stinging jabs and knockout crosses. Just as dangerous on the ground, Skyscraper has shown his versatility with a number of impressive submission wins. A collegiate wrestling champion turned sports entertainer, Brock Lesnar's unrivaled athletic ability led him to the UFC, where he quickly won the heavyweight championship. Tonight, he'll be looking to charge through one more opponent and solidify his position as one of the most dominant heavyweights ever.
Okay, then here we are. Co-main events of the evening. Heavyweight banger lined up for this one. We've got Stephen Struve taking on Brock Lesnar. Fucking size of Stephen Struve. Fucking enormous. The Skyscraper, aptly named. He's also wearing his UFC 2010 shorts. Knockout power, submissions, and obviously height. Fucking dwarfing Herb Dean there, look at that. Definitely got the more experienced MMA game than Brock Lesnar, but Brock Lesnar's just got that, like, fuck you power. You know, I think he dethroned Randy Couture back in the day to become the heavyweight champion. Phenomenal wrestler. Fucking jacked to the gills. Size, former NCAA champion, and athleticism. You got to think if Lesnar gets Struve on the ground, it's a wrap. Struve needs to use his range, keep this on the feet. Use his kickboxing. 2-inch reach advantage for Struve. Here's Bruce Buffer for your introductions.
Main event of the evening. 3 rounds of fighting in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer. He stands 6 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Beverwijk, the Netherlands. Stefan Skyscraper Struve. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. Brock Lesnar. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Herb Dean.
All right, Ariana getting us underway for the co-main event of the evening. Herb Dean, the referee.
Are you ready to fight? Are you ready?
See what happens in this one.
Come on, let's do it.
Touch him up, lads. Look at the size of Stefan. I mean, Brock's a big lad, like, but look at the size of Struve. Just fucking huge, fella. Brock looking for the takedown early. Landed a nice left hand to open things up. Struve using those long legs, trying to kick at the liver. There's the shoot. Oh, nice job from Struve, though, to get the hips back and thwart the first attempted takedown. That's got to give Struve confidence. Pulling Lesnar into the full guard. Don't know if that was a good strategy or a mistake, but Struve is very versed in submissions. Those long legs, good at triangles, good at arm bars. Well, just as I say that, look at that, throwing up a triangle. This could be a huge upset, this. This looks like it's tight. He's got to pull that foot behind the left knee. There he goes. He's adjusting it. There's the tap. Over. Beautiful triangle choke from Stefan Struve, submitting Brock Lesnar in the first round. I thought that was going to be more of a difficult test there for Struve. I thought Lesnar was going to be in top position a lot, raining down a lot of ground and pound, but Struve just locking up the triangle instantly. Look at that, just pulling the right foot down behind the knee there, cinching it up. There's the tap from Brock. I think a bit of inexperience on the ground showing through from Brock. Needs to work on those submissions a little bit more. He got caught with a leg lock from Frank Mir early on in his career. And then he avenged that loss against Frank. But Stefan Struve looking great.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 32 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to a triangle choke, Stefan Skyscraper Struve.
And now it's time for our main event of the evening.
All right, this is probably going to crash, but hopefully it has mercy and doesn't crash, but I feel like it's going to. It has every other time. Oh, look at this. I mean, there's still time.
George Rush St. Pierre and the always incredibly tough John Fitch. A grappler with an impressive MMA resume, John Fitch skyrocketed up the welterweight rankings before losing a decision to the champion George St. Pierre. Bouncing back, Fitch once again battled his way to the top of the division and looks to cement his place here with a victory tonight.
So far, so good.
One of the most dominant welterweights of all time, George Rush St. Pierre has proven that he has the ability to out-wrestle the best wrestlers, outstrike the best strikers, and most importantly, he finds a way to win fights.
All right then, we're looking good. Didn't crash, didn't get the black screen. So that tells me it's something to do with those fight night venues. I don't know why that would be, but even times before, like when I've played this game before I've recorded anything, it was always on the fight night shows I would I'd have loading problems. And this looks like it's working fine. I haven't had to restart the game. I just don't know why that would be with the fight night shows. I don't know. I know I'm playing with some modded files, but like I just for the actual arenas, I just changed the color of the canvas slightly. All the files are the way they should be. I've heard hanging on loading screens could be an issue with some of the files of the fighters. So like you have a dot pack file which contains like all your fighters' textures and stuff like that, and their short designs, and then they have an accessory file which contains the clothing that they wear when the fight is over. So the t-shirts with the sponsors on the hat. And if that accessory file is corrupted in any way or not re-imported properly, it will cause a crash. But that's not the case. Like we've had fighters on the card who I haven't touched any files, and it's crashed. So it's something to do with the fight night venues. This should be a good main event. I'm going to sit back and enjoy this. Here's Bruce Buffer for your introductions.
Main event of the evening. And now, live from the Madison Square Garden Arena in New York, it's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, John Bing! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, George Rush St. Pierre! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Dan Mergliata.
All right, guys, this is for the UFC Championship. I want a nice, clean fight. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, come on out fighting. Back to your opponents.
All right, here we go. Welterweight Championship on the line. John Fitch looking to dethrone the dominant champion, George St. Pierre. 5 rounds scheduled. Here we go. Of course, George St. Pierre in his custom Hayabusa trunks there. This is a mod you can get on the Undisputed Discord. I can't quite remember off the top of my head whose mod this is. It's likely like Samaroon's or Randy Parker or SB Lomax. If I've got that wrong and any of you are watching this video, just please correct me. But I love this. I love the shorts that he's got there. Replaces his default ones. Looks awesome. One of the greatest to ever do it, George St. Pierre. Going up against John Fitch, phenomenal wrestler. These two met in real life back in the day. I can't quite remember what card it was on it. The numbers escaping me. St. Pierre looking for the head kick. Spinning back kick to the body. Takedown attempt from Fitch. Beautiful defense from St. Pierre. Trying to transition to the back. Nice job from John Fitch to break the grip. St. Pierre looking for a takedown. Beautiful left knee up the middle from Fitch. Great start from John Fitch. Oh, look at that re-entry on the takedown there. Veteran move from George St. Pierre, and a phenomenal wrestler as St. Pierre, considering he didn't grow up in the, he's from Canada. He's not gone through the collegiate American wrestling system, and not self-taught wrestler, but learning wrestling outside of what's normally taught within the US, and a phenomenal wrestler, St. Pierre. He's like a sponge when it comes to absorbing information, you know, he really is, St. Pierre. That's why he's one of the best to ever do it. It's a shame we never got to see him go up against, like, you know, Habib back in the day, and, you know, Habib would have been younger than him, but, like, if that was a super fight I could ever make, that'd be a fight to see. St. Pierre against Habib. Nice Superman jab there from George, that's what he liked to do. Inside low kick into the Superman jab, or vice versa, Superman jab into the inside low kick. Had a beautiful switch step head kick that he caught Matthews with to finish Matthews. I think I remember him, I don't know if it was his debut, but the first time I remember seeing was a UFC 44. I think he might have fought, oh no, it might have been earlier than that, but he had a great fight against Caro Parisian early on in his career. I think he fought, was it Keith Raquel in his debut? I can't remember, but I do remember Keith Raquel being a very early opponent for St. Pierre. Trying to pass into the side mount, nice reversal from John Fitch. Both kind of neutralising each other at this point. There's a nice right that gets through. Round number one about to come to a close. St. Pierre finishing on top.
Jab right hand. You want this fight? You gonna go win this round? You got this fight. You win this round, you got this fight.
Don't vary from the game plan. Are you paying attention to me? Don't vary from the game plan. Right? Throwing that Superman punch, we don't need that bullshit. The inside leg kick is working.
This was the takedown attempt from St. Pierre. That was stuffed by Fitch. Counter with a nice left knee up the middle. St. Pierre did a good job to just push away there and then re-engage the takedown again, and he actually scored it. There's a nice single leg from St. Pierre. Kind of lost track of that round there in terms of scoring it because I was yapping a bit, but St. Pierre with a nice jab into the right low kick. The Superman jab, sorry, into the right low kick.
Bring out that combat knee, get yourself. Okay?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, guys.
All right, start of the second round. Oh, Fitch almost catching St. Pierre with that left head kick there. St. Pierre just got that right hand up, landed a nice combination. There's that Superman jab into the right low kick again. Kick to the liver from St. Pierre. There's that beautiful switch step, left head kick. Got up there effortlessly, nice low kick. Fitch with a nice front kick to the body. Oh, they're letting it go a bit here, nice right straight. Nice catch on the kick from St. Pierre, taking Fitch down into the full guard. Fitch back to his feet. Nice right hand there from John Fitch, scored. Got St. Pierre backing up a little bit. Oh, beautiful counter left hook. St. Pierre almost landed the right straight. Fitch with a nice right overhand. St. Pierre with a nice left hook from the southpaw stance. St. Pierre's corner calling for the double jab straight hook combination. Fitch with the nice takedown into the full guard of St. Pierre, who pushes off. Oh, brutal elbow there from full guard from St. Pierre, landed clean. Fitch back to his feet, trying to get the takedown. Oh, nice job from Fitch there to just drive forward, finish that takedown. St. Pierre looking to push away, but Fitch counters. Elbow to the spleen. St. Pierre turtles up to his front. Fitch might transition to the back here, goes for north-south instead. Oh, nice job from St. Pierre to roll through. Oh, I thought that was full mount for a second there. Top half guard reversal for St. Pierre. Tries to step over into full mount, but Fitch recognised it. Fitch with the reversal ends up on top position. St. Pierre with the reversal, looking to go for the takedown himself, and he scores it. God, what a back and forth scrap on the ground this is. Feet on hips for Fitch, but it's blocked from St. Pierre. Nice reversal from Fitch. Gets reversed instantly from St. Pierre. He's looking to rain down shots. Fitch got his guard up there, though. And again, St. Pierre just so dominant with the wrestling. Has scored a bunch of takedowns already. Fitch back to his feet, feet on hips. Oh, spinning back kick to the liver. That was a nice shot from St. Pierre. 1-2 as well. Fitch looking for their head kick, but it's blocked. Oh, beautiful. Goes to the head this time. Does St. Pierre. That rocked. Fitch caught him with the heel clean there. Covering up. St. Pierre looking to follow through with the Superman punch. Nice uppercut there in the clinch from Fitch there. After clearing the cobwebs. That was a beautiful spinning back kick to the head there from St. Pierre. That heel. They're looking for it again. Fitch just crowds him though. Manages to take the back very briefly. Oh, and another knee up the middle from Fitch. Puts St. Pierre on his back at the end of the second round. Nice response there from Fitch there after getting rocked. Scoring a takedown and then like a knockdown at the end with that defender takedown. That nice knee up the middle. But St. Pierre able to find that chin with that spinning heel kick. He set that up earlier with the going to the body with it. Oh, nice right hand there in Fitch. That's a short right hand. St. Pierre with that beautiful 1-2 into, look at that combination. 1-2 into the spinning heel kick. St. Pierre trying to motorboat the nuts of John Fitch there. You could see him trying to do it. Just a bit out of range. Look at that motorboat and action going on there. Nice knee up the middle to punish from John Fitch. But he ran out of time there. Round came to a close.
Finish every combination with a kick. You listen to me? Finish every combination.
St. Pierre could be up 2 rounds to nothing here. I don't know. It's close. Excuse me. Third round. Don't forget this is scheduled for 5-minute rounds. Title fight. Oh, there's that spinning kick again. Caught him with the calf this time, but it was a flush connection. Oh, Fitch in all kinds of danger. He's got to tie him up. Great start to the third round from St. Pierre. That spinning heel kick to the head. Landed again. Oh, nice uppercut from Fitch, but it's returned from St. Pierre. Oh, looking for the switch kick there. Jumping switch kick from Fitch there. Going to the body with it. Double underhooks from Fitch. Got the body lock this time. Going for a ride is St. Pierre. Beautiful throw there from the All-American wrestler John Fitch. Top position. Oh, the bullshit. Steven Seagal reversal there from St. Pierre. He's in top position just like that. Oh, big left. 2 lefts land. 3 lefts. 4. Oh, Fitch is rocked badly. Surely this has got to be it. Mergliata taking a close look at the action. Well, John Fitch showing some durability here. Manages to fight through that. Took 4 unanswered blows there. Feet on hips for John. He's back to his feet. He's got to be careful though. He's got to get that tight defence going. St. Pierre's going to look for maybe that spinning kick to the head once again, or a Superman punch here. Looking for the head kick, but Fitch blocks it. Nicely caught from Fitch into the full guard of St. Pierre. 2.5 minutes to go in the third round. Back to their feet. Fitch lands a nice short right on the inside. Sprawls a takedown from St. Pierre. And again, St. Pierre, oh, nicely timed. Went underneath the right straight of John Fitch there to score the takedown. Side mount for St. Pierre, looking for full mount, but it's defended from Fitch. St. Pierre's corner screaming for the full mount as he went for it, but Fitch reversed him. Oh, looking for the elbow is St. Pierre, but it's blocked from Fitch. Knee to the spleen. St. Pierre now he gets the full mount. This is bad for John Fitch. He's got to break that posture. St. Pierre needs to posture up here, rain down some shots, but again it's countered from Fitch. Trying to sneak some shots through. There's a right that gets through. A minute to go in the third round for St. Pierre. Steven Seagal reversal for John Fitch. Oh, I thought he was going to get a bit of payback there. Maybe get some shots from the side mount. Look at St. Pierre starting to take control of this fight now. Looking to take the backs. Both hooks sank in. Might look for a choke here. Is he going to look for ground and pound or look to finish? Oh, he releases the left hook there. Might have been a mistake from St. Pierre. Fitch back to north-south. 10 seconds to go in round number 3. St. Pierre giving up position there on the back. He could have let some hooks go from Fitch's back, like left and right hooks, punches, but he chose to release the hook around Fitch's waist. Or he could have gone for a submission. There was a rear naked choke on the table for him. But St. Pierre starting to show that championship mettle, just starting to edge away from Fitch in this fight. Big left hand there from St. Pierre, staggering Fitch. Look at that beautiful spinning heel kick again, connected with the calf there. Bang. Oh, but that was a heavy shot, just rocked Fitch, took away the equilibrium. Mergliata taking a close look there. Fitch doing a good job to catch one of those shots, get feet on hips, get St. Pierre back on his full guard. But it was 4 unanswered blows there from Fitch. Oh, Fitch showcasing his durability, taking those shots from St. Pierre. Round 4 underway. Or about to get underway, should I say. St. Pierre going for the takedown immediately, but there's that right knee again from Fitch to counter. Nice job from St. Pierre to just kick him away briefly, but Fitch flies into the full guard. Early knockdown this time in round 4 for Fitch. Let's see what he can do with it. Back to their feet. Oh, there's a nice combination from John Fitch there. Going to the body and then up head with that right. St. Pierre looking for the takedown, but it's nicely sprawled from Fitch. Oh, St. Pierre fell short on that takedown. Nicely sidestepped from Fitch with the right straight. Fitch looking for the takedown. So St. Pierre with the getting his underhooks in that time. Tried for the knee counter, but Fitch saw it coming. St. Pierre in the clinch looking for the takedown, and again it's countered from Fitch. Oh, St. Pierre drove forward there to prevent the knee happening. Side mount for John Fitch. Briefly, now he's in half guard. Now he's on his back, just like that. Oh, trying to get that north-south reversal there, but St. Pierre countered it, and he's got the back of John Fitch. Transitioning into the north-south once again. Oh, look at that. Beautiful wrestling there from John Fitch. Just caught the left leg of St. Pierre. Drove that shoulder forward to retain top position. And John Fitch getting full mount here. See if he can posture up and rain down some shots. But St. Pierre with that Steven Seagal bullshit reversal. North-south again for John Fitch. 2 minutes to go in the 4th round. Fitch's corner screaming for top to maintain top position here. And he loses it just as I say that. St. Pierre looking for full mounts. Nice turn from Fitch. St. Pierre looking to worm his way up the cage. Oh, he just pushes John Fitch backwards there. Ends up on top position. Side mount. Left hand gets through for St. Pierre. Looking for full mount. Now it's Fitch on top. Knee to the liver lands. St. Pierre with the butterfly guard. Looking for a triangle maybe, or to push away. Fitch passes into side mount. Tries for the full mount. St. Pierre looking for an elbow from top position. Back to their feet just like that. Oh, look at that. Nicely timed on the takedown from Fitch. St. Pierre came running in aggressive there. Fitch getting the read. Shooting in underneath it. But now it's Fitch looking for the single leg off the bottom. Oh, nice. 10 seconds. Round's about to come to a close in round number 4. Bit of a better round for John Fitch in that round. Feel like he might have scraped one back there.
I need you to circle left and stay aggressive. Get that leg kick going. Get that leg kick going. He has no defense for it.
But you got to punish him back. Breathe. All right. Go to the body and press him back. Breathe.
Find those punches. Hey, find the knees right after. Get to the body some too, okay? Hey, you want it?
That right eye of Fitch is starting to close. Here's the knee at the beginning of the round. Bang, right down the middle from John Fitch. Caught St. Pierre again. Caught him with that a few times. St. Pierre trying to motorboat the nuts, trying to toss some salads. Nice right straight from St. Pierre and a follow-up lead left uppercut. And that's what he tried to come in with, that short chop and right up, but Fitch came in, changed levels, secured the takedown. I mean, I'm saying Fitch has scraped the round back there, but you got to believe he needs a finish here. I think St. Pierre's up 3 rounds to 1 at least. I could be wrong. That's just how I'm seeing it so far. But Fitch needs a finish here, I think.
Let's go, guys. Fight.
St. Pierre, nice entry on the takedown to kick things off. Feet on hips of St. Pierre. Oh, nice 1-2 there to stop Fitch coming in. Oh, both probing with the jab. Spinning back fist attempted from St. Pierre. Oh, switch kick to the body. Double it up on it is Fitch. Both of these lads in great shape going into this 5th round. High kick from John Fitch, but it's blocked from St. Pierre. Oh, big right hook from St. Pierre. That landed clean. Got Fitch backing up a bit. Kick to the liver from St. Pierre. Looking to go to the head, but he's out of range. Trying to find that uppercut on the inside is St. Pierre. Superman jab. High kick from John Fitch, but it's no good. Oh, looking for the head kick, but it just went under the armpit of St. Pierre there. Oh, both slinging. St. Pierre gets caught with a nice uppercut from Fitch. 3 minutes to go in the final round. Oh, there's a nice uppercut from St. Pierre. That left head kick, looking for it, but it's blocked from Fitch. Oh, big counter left from John Fitch there. Nice 1-2 into the inside low kick from George. Looking for the left head kick, but it's blocked again from Fitch into the clinch. Looking for the takedown off the clinch to St. Pierre. Watch out for the uppercut. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful right uppercut there. Dropping St. Pierre again. Does a good job to get back to his feet, though. Fitch couldn't follow up. 2 minutes to go in the final round. St. Pierre going underneath the jab for the takedown. It's beautifully sprawled from John Fitch there. Nice right down the middle from Fitch there. Caught St. Pierre coming forward. Nice sprawl again from John Fitch as St. Pierre went for the shoot. Oh, there's a better takedown entry from St. Pierre, scoring it with a minute to go in the final round. St. Pierre looking to bag this 5th round, steps over into full mount. Trying to posture up and rain down some shots. Fitch does a good job of breaking the posture, gets his half guard back. "30 seconds to go in the 5th round. Oh, looking for the elbow there from top half guard is St. Pierre. Fitch does a good job to defend. Back to his full guard. St. Pierre looking to rain down shots to the side mount. Fitch get that half guard back again. And we're going to go to a judge's decision. John Fitch giving St. Pierre all he could handle there, but I think St. Pierre's done enough to come away with the win. Scored a couple of knockdowns to John Fitch as St. Pierre tried to enter takedowns. Superman jab into the low kick, but it's countered with a nice 2-punch combination from Fitch. There's a nice uppercut. John Fitch changing it up from the usual knee to the face, but goes for the uppercut this time. Bang, look at that. Right on the chin, dropping St. Pierre again. Scored a multiple knockdowns off that. Nice entry onto the takedown there. Fitch looking for the right hook. St. Pierre just changing levels to go underneath. Here's Bruce Buffer for your decision.
After 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score it 48, 47, 48, 47, and 48, 47, declaring the winner by unanimous decision. And still, the UFC welterweight champion of the world, George Rush St. Pierre!
It was a great card, and it lived up to the hype. Another great evening, turned in by some of the greatest fighters in the UFC today. For my partner Joe Rogan, and all of us at the Ultimate Fighting Championship, Mike Goldberg saying so long until next time, we see you right back here, inside the Octagon.
All right, thanks very much, Goldie. Another fantastic card. I'm so pleased that didn't crash. That was nice to get that recorded in one sitting. Let's have a quick rundown of the card. It feels like it's been ages since I've done this. We've not been able to do this over the last 3 videos. So on the first fight of the evening, it was Paulo Thiago taking on Matt Hughes. And Matt Hughes getting the judge's decision on all cards. That was your welterweight opening bout. Next fight of the evening, a heavyweight bout. It was Junior Dos Santos taking on Czech Congo. And there's another fight going to a decision. The judges giving Junior Dos Santos the nod in that one. Third fight on the card, there was a light heavyweight bout between Johnny Bones Jones and the Huntington Beach bad boy Tito Ortiz. Jones wasting no time getting top position. And at 3:27 of round number 1, he locks in the side choke or arm triangle and submits Ortiz in round number 1. Next fight on the card was a middleweight bout. It was Nate the Great Marquardt taking on Mark Munoz. And these lads earning fight of the night. Munoz off to a bit of a shaky start there, getting rocked twice in that first round. But he was able to come back, take the second round. If you'd ask me, I thought he won that second round. And then stopping Marquardt in round 3. 37 seconds into round number 3 with a beautiful TKO victory. What a comeback. And fight of the night honours for Mark Munoz and Nate Marquardt. Next fight on the card, light heavyweight bout. It was Baz the Butcher Wilson, that's us, taking on Rich Ace Franklin. Looking at like a shaky first 2 rounds for the Butcher there. I think Franklin was definitely ahead on the cards there. He rocked Wilson. I think it was towards the end of the second round. But Wilson was able to find that right straight a couple of times in the third. Rocking Franklin twice. And it was the second time scoring the knockdown and then going into the stack guard and finishing Rich with some ground and pound from stack guard and earning knockout of the night honours. Beautiful, I'm happy with that. Co-main event of the evening, it was Stefan Struve taking on Brock Lesnar in a heavyweight affair. and this didn't go out to the first round, and it was Stefan Struve locking up Brock Lesnar in a triangle choke at 1:32 of round number 1, and Stefan earns himself submission of the night. Good job from Stefan Struve there. And the co-main event of the evening, welterweight championship on the line. It was John Fitch taking on George Rush St. Pierre, the defending champion. And it was George St. Pierre getting the unanimous decision victory, 48-47 on all cards. And he is still the welterweight champion of the world in the UFC. Great card. I'm so relieved it didn't crash. It's definitely those fight night shows. It's definitely the fight night shows that are doing that. All right, then. That's UFC 155 in the bag. Pay-per-view debut. I'm pleased with that. Big win in Wilson's Octagon debut. In his debut match, the UFC rookie dominated Franklin with a TKO victory. I don't know about dominated. I think we were 2 rounds down there. Gotta be more honest with my performance there. I definitely wasn't dialed in. I feel like I wasn't locked in at all. All right, let's see what we're going to get offered for as far as opponents. We've got Thiago Silva offered for UFC 157, ranked number 4. We've got Rashad Evans offered, ranked number 9. We've got Rampage Jackson. We've got Quentin. I'd like to fight Quentin, but that's a fight night show, so I won't be taking that, because I'm pretty sure that's what's causing those crashes to happen. I just don't know why that is. I don't know why it'd be the fight night venues. Matt Hamill, probably won't take him because we've already got a win over him. Ryan Bader, that's an interesting fight. 5th in rank. I'm looking at Silva, Rashad, or Bader. Let's have a look at some of their stats. 85 overall for Thiago Silva. Interesting. Got the edge on the standing strikes. Better defensively in the clinch and offensively. It's coming off a loss to Mauricio Shogun Hua. And a TKO victory over John Jones. And a TKO victory over Rich Franklin. 82% of his wins coming by knockout or TKO. 12% submissions, 6% decision. Striking, aggressive style, finishing ability. So he's a potential. Who else was I saying? Rashad. 89 overall, as opposed to Thiago's 85. He's got us beat in a few areas here. Former light heavyweight champion, by the way, Rashad Evans. Saying this is a tune-up fight as well. I don't know about that. This looks like the tougher fight for sure, out of him and Thiago Silva. Coming off 3 losses, though. Lost to Lyoto Machida via knockout. Jason Brills, TKO and Rashad Evans, and John Jones also TKO on him as well. 37% knockout/TKO ratio, 12% submissions, 51% decisions, wrestling, knockout power, and he is fast. Let's have a look at Bader. 84 overall for Bader. What was Thiago? 85. Strength advantage for Bader. We're faster than him. Better cardio. Better on the feet. I mean, Bader's kicking game is not the best. Oh, that's offensively at least, anyway. Obviously, by far the better wrestler. Look at that. 81 on his takedowns as opposed to our 66. What's his takedown defense like? 80. Pretty high. Coming off a knockout victory over Quentin Jackson. And then before that, losing via TKO to Quentin Jackson. And beating Jason Brills via submission. 43% KO/TKO. 25% submission. 32% decision. Former NCAA champion. Knockout power and takedowns. So it's, I don't know. Rashad's definitely the tougher fight out of all of them. What's the cred looking like? We get more for Thiago because he's higher in rank, 4. That pushes closer towards the title a little bit. Okay, Rashad is the least amount of cred, but it's the toughest fight, and I'm tempted to take it. Well, we'll save it so we've got these opponents, and they don't change. I'll put a save in, and we'll when we come back, of course, we'll pick the opponent then, but I'll make sure to save it here. Ooh, I'm glad that pay-per-view debut went the way it did, but more so, I'm relieved that the game didn't fucking crash, to be honest. I just wanted a clean run-through of the card. I don't like having to... And like in the last event there, in that last Fight Night event, You know, with Pajau and whoever, I can't remember who the opponent was. George Roop, was it? Because we were fighting before them, it wouldn't load into their fight, and then I would have had to go through the rigmarole of doing the entire card again, doing my fight, and then hoping the main event loads in. But yeah, it's those fight night shows. I don't know why it does it. Fucking bullshit. All right. Well, I enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it. That was a good card to sit back and watch. All named fighters. We're just dealing with UFC lads now. No WFA bums. We're sitting at 7 in rank. We're getting there. Surprised I got Franklin out of there, to be honest. That was touch and go for a minute there. Alright, well, my throat is absolutely on fire, so I'm going to go make some... What am I having now for me tea? Some protein pancakes with fruit and creme fraiche. That'll fuel me for some bag work tonight. But hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the UFC 314 if you watched it. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.